Hey, what's up? This is your man Kamikaze, and I got a little bit more of this free game for you. All right? Listen, it's 2022, so I get it. I understand it. This is the age of knowing your worth. All right? We're in a post-COVID world. Everyone feels they should be paid for their talents. Everybody feels like they should be paid for showing up to perform. People want to monetize their craft. I get it. But there's a difference between knowing your worth and knowing your market value. I don't have a problem with any artist that wants to get paid to perform. If you're performing, you feel like you should be compensated for it, I don't have a problem with that. I respect it. But if someone has been in this business and wore several different hats, I've been an artist at a high level, I've been a manager at the highest level, and I've also been an event promoter and a venue owner. So I've been able to see things from a lot of different vantage points, all right? So if you're looking at it from the vantage point of a promoter, I have to make sure that booking you for a venue is going to be fiscally and financially smart for me at the end. All right. I understand as a promoter, I do bear some responsibility to make sure that I spend money on promotion, that I spend money on marketing, that I do my due diligence to make sure that people know about the show that goes on. But at the same time, you don't get paid just for showing up. I'm not going to pay you just for showing up and rapping. That's not how it works in this business. Okay. You get paid based upon the number of people that you can bring in to see you perform at a particular venue. If you're going to charge a promoter $250, $500, $1,000 to perform, you damn well best better make sure that you're able to bring in enough paying customers for that promoter to be able to break even. Otherwise, it's not going to make sense. And a lot of you artists that are asking promoters to pay you, a lot of you artists who are saying, what's the compensation for this show? How much am I going to get paid for this show? Y'all can't bring in any paying customers. Some of y'all are asking for $250, $500, and y'all can't even bring in 10, 11, 12 paying customers to come see you perform. And that's not to count the people that you're going to bring in on the guest list and the 20 dudes that you're going to try to have rapping on stage with you. That's not even counting those folks. As promoters, they count paying customers. So if I'm going to pay you $500 for you to come and perform, you damn well better be bringing me damn near 50 paying customers at $10 a pop if I'm using $10 as a guide. We might even go up to 20 depending on what the venue is or the size or whatever the night is. But let's just say for $10, if you're charging me $500, you are telling me that I can bring you at least 50 paying customers just by putting my name on the flyer. If I put your name on the flyer or if I pay for some advertisements, your name alone and your fan base should be enough for me to make up the money that I'm spending on you performing. Because at the end of the day, not only am I going to pay you, I've got to pay for security, I got to pay for a sound guy, I might have to pay for the venue, and I've got to pay for advertising and marketing for that show. So if I'm paying you $500, my expenses may go well up into $1,500, $2,000, maybe $2,500, depending on how well I am promoting this show. If I throw this show and I pay you $500 and 20 people show up, I done just lost my ass. And you walked out of there with your money, and I'm sitting here looking crazy, and I got to take 6 months before I can re-up and do another show. That's the risk that promoters take, but promoters take calculated risk. So don't be offended when somebody tells you that they're not going to book you because you're charging them to perform. If you really want to do the show, then figure out a way that y'all can come to some type of common ground and compromise. And I need you all to know your worth. If you know that you can't bring 50 people to come see you rap or sing, then don't try to charge somebody $500. Don't charge them $500 just because you feel like you're worth $500. Be real with yourself, because a lot of y'all don't have the market value that you think you have. You think you're just supposed to get paid because you've been rapping for a certain number of years and you want to be able to be compensated for what you do. But as promoters, we can't pay you based upon what you feel like you're worth. We have to pay you based upon the number of people that you can bring in to our venue. If you're somebody that has a solid fan base and we know that you're going to bring some people in the club and we know that you're going to pack the club out, then we don't have a problem with paying you. But a lot of y'all are still rapping in front of the same 15, 20 people that you've been rapping in front of for the past 2, 3, 4 years. And that same consistent number of people that always comes to see you is not going to keep the lights on for any venue owner, and it's not going to make any promoter to bring break even. All right. So stop getting on the phone with these folks talking about how much you charge and how much you're paying, and I charge to do shows, and I need to get paid this and I need to get paid that. Ask yourself how many people that you know for sure, if your life depended on it, ask for sure how many people you could get to come into a club. All right. And then once you do that, then maybe we can talk. All right. Know your worth, but also make sure you know your market value. All right.